Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters. Not much has happened in terms of vault progress based on the levels that you can see down below, but there's been a fair bit of progress in the base area here, and the big news is I'm now upgraded to patch 1.13.4. Yep, I took my own sweet time about it, and I'm not ashamed at all. In this episode, I want to play around with some of the changes that are in the 1.13 mod pack release, and I want to get into the Vault Blacksmith, which I took a couple episodes ago and haven't done anything with. I think it's definitely worthwhile to try to make up some gear and see what we can get. And lastly, of course, we need to run a vault. At least one, anyway. With the new level 50, vaults are changing. Husks. They do a lot of damage. I gotta see what they're like. But in addition to husks, there's also new loot tables, which is hopefully going to give us even better loot. So anyway, let's get started. One of the things that the new patch changed was the ability to use spawn eggs on all these mob spawners, and you know how I like to make my farms. One of the things that I wanted to do before upgrading to the latest version of the mod pack was get these spawners all set up the way I wanted. So previously I had a drown, a sheep, and a guardian farm all activated from this spot in this room. So I realized that the sheep spawner just wasn't doing me any good. The mutton isn't something the vault ever wants. So I changed that to another guardian spawner. And there was another spawner way down below here that could also be activated that I hadn't done anything with. And I made that into another guardian spawner as well. Because Prismarine takes a lot of those crystals. So I got 3 guardian spawners running here, all feeding me crystals. And you know what? That should be enough to get me going for all the Prismarine. Additionally, there was another single spawner that was nearby, so I turned that one into a blaze spawner, so that I could get all those lovely blaze rods that we need for the altar once again. I've been getting plenty from the vaults, but, you know, I felt like it would be good to have a spawner for it too. I've also been doing, just in general, a bit of cleanup and some grinding on the old vault altar resources. And all of this has just taken so much time I haven't been able to run any vaults, but also, I don't want to run any vaults right now. One of the big reasons I don't want to run vaults anymore is because this update really makes Shaman useless. It does so little damage, and I no longer want Rampage. So fortunately, there are choice flasks in order to be able to remove your specialization. But I don't have one for Shaman. So it looks like I'm going to have to craft up a choice flask and take a chance, but I've got one more option. I've got a trader over there that sells a choice flask, so I think I'll give that a try first. And it's Rampage. This is going to help out so much. I am really glad I decided to take a chance on this. So here we go, down the old hatch, and now no more Rampage. I've tested it out on Season of the Noob, and just playing Rampage is still useful. But once you add Shaman, it's garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. So I'm so glad to be rid of that. Now that I am on the new mod pack, I really want to get more into catalysts. I've got 3 crystals here with some special things that I've applied in the past from the catalysts that I did have, but I've not made any more catalysts because I knew the recipe was going to change and make it a little bit easier. So now I've got a lot of catalyst fragments and I want to make up a few catalysts. It also looks like I might need another decryption table in order to put them all up here. So let me work on some of that and then we'll see what some of our crystals yield. I've got enough gems to be able to get 11 catalysts, which should get us a really good start for trying to make some neat crystals. I can get more, but I'm going to have to break down some ores, which, you know, a little hesitant to do. All right, so let's see what we got. We got speedy and fatiguing. Just plain. No other randoms, but speedy's not bad. Random, trivial, and crowded. That could be all right for a soul shard farming. Just negative. Bad. That's not good. Fast. And a positive. Okay. Positive and difficult. The random positives is pretty well what we want. I don't know if I want a cursed, though. Rush. That's just bad. That's just bad. We'll have to re-roll that. Speedy and fragile. Random positive and negative. And the last one is another cursed. A random positive, negative, and cursed. But it's worth it to throw these onto the table and see what we can get. Like I said, I've already got 3 crystals that I've modified a little bit, so it's definitely worthwhile to see what else we can get. Speedy, plentiful, and optimistic. Let's go with plentiful first. If we can get something that goes well with plentiful, that is so much the better. But no, it doesn't really look like there's anything that's good with plentiful. With our speedy, I mean, safe zone's okay. There's a lot of decent ones, but nothing that screams this is the right thing to use. Optimistic gives, nothing that screams out this is an amazing combination. Apparently, it takes a lot of combinations and a lot of crystals in order to get a good combination. Well, what we're after is a specific combination, probably, like copious, rich, and plentiful, CRP. Those all make more vault ores generate. So if you can get all three of those together, you're getting a lot of vault ores, especially if you can combine it with a mine room or something. The other is like gilded and hoard and lucky and those things, which gives you more loot and more gilded chests to boot. I didn't really see any of those modifiers, but we've got a lot of crystals that can look through. So I'm going to see what I can get from any of these crystals. I'm kind of liking this one. I need more vault diamonds, and gilded is a good way to go to try to get that. So let's get at least one crystal all made up. And now we put it back on and see what else we can get. Yeah, I'm just not seeing anything that goes good with this. But maybe we can do another one and get some kind of change. Here's another one I think might be good. Gilded and Giant. Well, Giant just makes all the mobs seem big, and I haven't ever had one of those before. I don't think it does anything to make them tougher or gives them more hit points. They're just larger in size. So, yeah, let's give this one a shot. And now when we put it back on, do we got anything that goes well with it? I don't think so. I don't have a lot of catalysts to really choose from. Do any of these get better? I think I'll try to merge this speedy with a crowded trivial, and I think that should be a good one for like mining soul shards. At least I hope, anyway. Now that should redo everything. So what else do we got? Safe zone, extended, faster, and gilded. No, I'm kind of liking this one just the way it is. All right, well, it's not exactly the great crystals that I've seen before, but at least there's a few. We've got a couple gilded ones, and I've got this speedy crowded ones that I think would be really useful for soul shard farming. So I think maybe I'll try to do that shortly. But first I really want to play around with Vault Blacksmith, which means smelting down a lot of this gear that I don't need or want. Got quite a few idols, and I really don't think I need them all. So the way I understand it, the first part of Vault Blacksmith is smelting down some of the garbage stuff that you've already got. I got a lot of these helmets that have only 2 armor, so they're going away. And oh my, this uses a lot of fuel. It takes a long time to burn. Wow. I guess I'm not surprised, but this might not be enough. I'm just kind of burning up some of the garbage that I get from the vault because, well, why not? But yeah, that's going to take a lot of supplies. It's like watching paint dry, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to have to scale up this operation. It takes a long time to do each piece. We need to go in parallel here. Now, the end result of all of the smelting is this scrap, which you then want to make vaulterite ingots, which uses some netherite scrap and painite. Fortunately, we got a fair bit of this stuff from the vaults, so not really that big of a deal. And I've also gotten several pieces of vault scrap from the vault already. So let's make up some ingots. 13 ingots, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now the ingots are used in normal gear patterns with one of these red vault essence, which is a perfect painite and some vault essence. This is going to be using a lot of painite. So I've got a few of these made up, and so now we got to figure out what kind of gear I might actually want to create. In the last episode, I opened up a lot of vault gear, and I really wanted to replace my chest plate, but I didn't find anything better. It uses a lot of the vaulterite, but I think it's worth a shot anyway. Now, from what I understand, you're very likely to generate garbage, but I'm going to give it a shot. I've never done this before. Might as well. All right, there we go. What would really make it a lot better is Artisan. Artisan makes the crafted vault gear better the more points you put into it, but I don't have the points to do it right now. So right now I've just got a chest plate. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it's something good, Oh, it's scrappy. 3. Seriously, that's utter garbage. Feed it back through the system, I guess. I've got a lot more garbage to get rid of, so I guess we'll just keep up the process. All right, well, I've smelted down a whole bunch more stuff and made more ingots, so I guess we try it again. Do I make 2 of them? That's a lot of material. But sure, let's give this a fair shake. It's been disappointing so far, quite honestly. All right, that's all my material. I can't make anything else. Let's see what we get. Scrappy. Oh, that's not. What is that? Common, 5 armor. Ooh, is that better than what I got? So there's my old one with 5 armor and point 0.2. This is 5 armor and point 0.6. So I'm glad it wasn't a complete bust. I'm glad I kept gambling. That is nice and will definitely be a replacement for this piece of armor. And you know, I was ready to discount this right away, but plus 3 health and only minus 1 armor, that's not too bad either. I think I might keep this one around just in case. I always try to use those books that have multiple things on it, and I accidentally put thorns on this one. That's just going to make the durability go away even faster. But, oh well, it's done. Oops. In addition to being able to use vaulterite to create gear, you can also use vault ingots to create the gear. The recipe is a little bit different, but still uses netherite. Vault ingots are made from vault nuggets, which can be made from vault dust and diamond. So you can make gear with either ingredient depending on the materials that you have on hand. For the next part, I'm going to need lots of biniatite, and I'm pretty well out of what's broken down. So we're breaking out the old super pick, and it's time for a gratuitous shot of some big old vein mining. Oh, doesn't that look so good? For the next part, I want to play with some Paxel Charms. Paxel Charms are possibly an even better use of the Vault Blacksmith mod than making Vault Armor. Paxel Charms give you a random additional enchant on your Paxel that you can't get anywhere else, and some of them are good and some of them aren't so good. But nevertheless, I really want to play around with it because an extra level of speed or haste in the vault can definitely be useful. For now, I've only made up 3 Paxels and 3 Charms. They're pretty heavy on the Benny and Larry's, of course. I really am excited to see what kind of stuff we get. So here we go. Number 1, we get Speedy, an extra speed boost in the vault. That's nice. Number 2, we get Hammer, a 3x3 pattern. This could definitely be handy. Much more situationally useful, though. And the last one, another Speedy. But honestly, these are pretty good enchants. I'm pretty happy to have them, and I needed a new Paxel anyway. Now, I will say, you want to be careful and prefer to put a Paxel Charm onto an unenchanted Paxel. Over on Season of the Noob, I got one and put it onto my Paxel, which was already enchanted up with Soak Touch and stuff. And what do I get? I got Fortunate, which does absolutely nothing when it's on a Paxel that already is enchanted with Soak Touch. I was pretty excited saying, oh, I'll just run to the grindstone and take off the enchants. Well, no. You can't do that either. Why? Well, who knows? It's just the way it is. So I'm down here in the mines to show you what this Hammer Paxel Charm does. A lot of mod packs will offer a hammer as a separate tool, and it mines out a 3x3 area in front of you, so the Hammer Charm is meant to give you the same ability. It's particularly good when you're mining out a tunnel or something like that, but in this case it seems to have a vein mining quality to it that most hammers don't. Especially at least when it comes to the stone and the deep slate. But it is pretty good. Oh, hey, we found ourselves a vault rock. It is pretty good for mining out a tunnel when moving just a little bit of material, as opposed to vein mining, which can sometimes remove too much material, especially at higher levels anyway. All right, looking pretty snazzy in my new chest plate that I crafted. It doesn't look amazing. I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like, but you know what? I'm happy. But anyway, I think it's time to run a vault. I think we'll run just a normal plain old vault and see what it's like at level 50. See if we can identify what some of the changes are. Strong Gilded Slowed and Fast. So we got less time. Only 3 obelisks. Put on my Paxel. Give me a little speed boost. And hopefully that should compensate for the slowed. Oh, there's a husk. All right, I saw more than one shard coming at me too, so this is good. Oh, you hurt. Yep. Oh, they are everywhere. I thought it might be just a few husks, but no, there's a lot of husks. A village room? Yep. Oh, seriously? A husk on a chicken? That was a crit. They got a crit on me there. Great. Oh, wow, those things hurt a lot. Come on, let me get out of here. Oh, those things are the worst. And that was my good idol. So So now we're just back to a regular totem. Alright, forget this. Yeah, so the big difference with husks is that they can crit. The normal mobs can't crit, but husks can. At least that's my understanding. Ah, you guys, spiders, you suck. Get out of here. Alright, imposter. Do we got more mobs? There's one. Alright. Oh, you're gonna get me, aren't you? Oh, hellion. Okay, so I'm getting some quark runes, and they're kind of filling up my inventory. But, you know, got some decent stuff out of that, I think. I'm gonna die. Dang it. Oh, they hurt so bad. Is that another village room? It's another village room. Oh, of course, this one's got a portal room. And I got 4 minutes. And that's got a mob spawner in it. Nope. Annoying that I'm going to have to give that up. This is hard. These things are hard. These husks are everywhere, and even with Strunk, I'm really struggling. Whew, that was rough. Even with Strunk, it was rough. Those husks hit so hard. Mercy. Ah, well, so all in all, I mean, a decent amount of stuff, but that was a rough vault. Only one vault diamond, which is what I was really hoping to get from all those gilded chests. Also got a whole bunch of these runes. This must be new to this tier level of loot. The runes just allow you to color your armor, I think, and honestly, they're not that appealing to me. So, but it looks like I'm going to have to make something to be able to put all these runes in so they aren't cluttering up my inventory anymore. I think the real question is, what did we get in the soul shard pouch? This is what I just spent 15 skill points on in order to max out this skill. I should, in theory, get about 4 times what I had been getting, which was about, 40 or so shards per vault. Whoa. Yeah, that's a lot of shards. That's almost 500. You know that. That's pretty obvious, isn't it? Can we get anything amazing from the store? No, not yet. I mean, we can gamble on it, but I don't like to gamble, so we'll just keep saving it. But that is a big difference, and yeah, that's going to make a big difference. Wow, I am not at all sure that I'm ready for this. I need some of that next tier armor, apparently. Anyway, I feel like giving another vault a try. This is the crystal I made with the gilded and giant, so I'm after vault diamonds because I want some mods. I've never done a giant vault. Let's see what they're like. Gilded and giant, and we start off with an Old West room, which is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, so far, giant is nice. Okay, somebody hit the ground behind me. Oh, there he is. Wow, he's big, all right. That's not as giant as I had originally thought, honestly. Gotta really make sure and hit these guys before they hit me, The vault started out pretty normal, but then this happened. Oh, it's an X marks the spot room. Okay, there's a good number of chests around. So I'm doing this to protect myself from mobs. All right, let's go down. Check out the X marks the spot room. What do we got? Oh, it's a treasure, I think. Yes. Oh, there's lots of... No. There's lots of mobs. No, 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 no. Ah, dang it. Alright, let's see if we can vein mine these things up. And get some peace. Can I do it fast enough? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh wow, there are lots of them. There are lots of them. I'm getting hurt big time. This is not good. Potion. Nope, can't get there fast enough. Come on, vein mine. I see the trail behind me. Let's just get a bunch of them. Nope, not going to make it in time. I'm just getting more and more and more mobs by trying to do this, so it's time to just get out of here. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I'm seriously going to die already. Ah, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, I need to get out of here. Come on. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did try. I did try, honestly. Not working. The rest of the vault went pretty well. Got a nice aquarium room, crystal room, and a village room, as well as a good number of gilded chests. As time was running out, I finally found the last obelisk. And I just need one more obelisk. Do we have an obelisk? Oh, we have an obelisk in here. Oh, let's do this. Let's try anyway. The room wasn't as good as I had thought for fighting the boss. He teleported away and healed. A couple times I had to go chase him down, and my Eternal didn't follow. A trident-wielding drown was also there to make my day even rougher. That's my last one, so I can't get killed by somebody else. Wow, that was rough. Without the shaman, yeah, the mob's super hurt, and I don't know that I'll be doing boss fights for a little while, but I am glad I got that one, and I didn't have to use the power bar. I think I'm just going to have to bring a lot more totems. Level 50 is no joke. And how many soul shards do we get? 280 this time. I feel like I had fought more people, but maybe not. Still, that's a lot more than I would get on a normal run. Well, I really didn't feel like I found a bunch of gilded chests, but let's see what we got. Holy smokes, 11 vault diamonds. Nice. That was really good. I really needed those. Hey, I got several of these gifter statues and a few trader cores. No other choice flasks from these vaults, but they are stacking in here, which is really nice. I'm also getting really full on some of the standard loot, but let's throw out a few of these, and then I'll put this dank up in a box, or actually, I can take this dank and change it so that it's not going to pick up anything, so that it's just normal. Now when I grab over these, they go into my inventory and they get assigned. And wow, would you look at that? Time flies when you're having fun, huh? I think in between episodes, I'm going to be running a few more vaults, trying to get some more vault diamonds, and getting used to this level 50. Until then, remember, be excellent to each other, and I'm out.